Hey guys, welcome to this installment of Mike's Vehicle Vlogs. Thank you so much for watching. No real need for an intro today. I'm going to try to kind of make this as quick as possible because it's warm out here and I've been out here all day and I'm hungry and I just want to go home. So, anyway, I wanted to show you guys real quick before it ended up, being sold or whatnot. This is the 2015 Ford Fusion SE that I had originally wanted to purchase. And as I mentioned in my previous video about the Fusion, when I was talking about, how it didn't really work out with this one, I'm completely happy with my Fusion S. This SE, however, reason why I kind of fell in love with it is because, first of all, the color, same color as mine, so the in-gut silver metallic. Same year actually, so both of the Fusions are the same year. But this is a very, very well-loaded SE. It has the SE luxury package, which consisted of things like leather and heated seats. Both seats are powered. It's got like the My Ford Touch infotainment system and all the stuff. It just, would have been a nice bonus. But the real reason why I liked the car wasn't necessarily because of the features. I more so liked it because of the way that these things drive. And they drive so well, they're so comfortable. So that's pretty much, honestly, the main reason why I decided to get the Fusion. Is because I was extremely comfortable in them. They handle really well. They're quiet. And I have a fun time driving the car. Plus, they just look so good. I love the look of the Fusion. The current Fusion had a slight facelift to the front and to the rear. But other than that, they pretty much still look the same. I think I do prefer the way that the front and the backs of these ones look. So these ones were looking like this from 2013 up until 2016, and then 2017 brought on the newer front fascia. So the SE has the fog lights on the bottom. This one has 18-inch wheels that are multi-spoke and kind of similar to mine, but there are more spokes on here, obviously. So I do like the wheels, even though my ideal wheel still is the 5 split spoke wheels, and those are 17-inch. But anyway, yeah, there's that. The SE also includes the turn signal markers on the mirror, and this one also has the puddle lights on the bottom. This 15 is actually in real good shape. It was actually an auction car. I do believe it came from New York. Small ding there. Amazingly enough, my Fusion, I didn't see any markings on it yet, so that's incredible. My Fusion, which is an S, also has black body cladding down at the rocker moldings. Actually, there's black cladding all the way around. But the SEs do not have. They have color matching cladding, and I love the back end of this one in particular, but it's got the gloss black accenting here, as well as the integrated exhaust outlets placed in the bumper. That's sweet. So that's something that the S does not include also. But other than that, the color matching mirror caps, the color matching door handles, it's all pretty much the same. Inside is where this counts. So like I said, this one is fully equipped. The one thing that I did want that I mentioned was leather, and this one does have the leather seats in black. I wanted leather for a change only because it's easier to keep clean. A lot of people complain that it's too hot, too cold. It doesn't bother me too much. But I also love the smell of leather. Leather smells good. But, I don't have leather, and it's no big deal to me. But the seats are powered. Both front seats are powered. You also get the memory presets for the driver's seat, 3-person memory. some wood grain accenting, power windows, power mirrors, power door locks, metallic door handle, that's all the same. And then in the back, the only real difference in the back between mine and this, I'm honestly not sure yet if I have air vents in the back. I know I have the power outlet at the bottom, but I can't remember if I have vents or not. I'm going to say no, that's a possibility that I don't, and I know for a fact I don't have this. So SE models end up give you an armrest, but I do have door pockets like these. That's pretty much it. It's hot. You put the key in the ignition and the seat automatically goes to whatever key the seat's programmed to. Put it down real quick. Whew. Right, let's get the air on. So yeah, like I said, this you can tell it's a well-loaded SE just from looking at the dashboard, and I like it. I definitely, would have enjoyed having the 8-inch touchscreen display with my Ford Touch. But seriously, I mean, I look at this and I feel like my center stack in my S, which has a smaller screen and buttons for everything, buttons and knobs, I honestly feel like there's more character than this. I do, however, like the idea that this is touch sensitive down here, and this was the last year that Ford put the touch sensitive controls on the center stack. Starting in 2016, they redesigned this and they put real buttons instead of the touch ones. But I do think that the touch button thing is awesome. I'm sure there were some problems or complaints or something about it. I don't really understand why they changed it, but I'm sure maybe some people didn't like it. But I think it's pretty cool, for the seats. I like the little pop noise that it makes when you touch the stuff. And my wife's Fiesta has this exact same infotainment system. You guys know that. It is, however, I will say, nicer when the screen is bigger. Because I feel like you can get to a lot of the features a little bit easier. On this particular version, you can do the climate controls. On my wife's car, you can't do climate controls. And this one also has the GPS navigation installed also. So that right there was a definite, selling tool to me. I definitely would have liked to have the navigation. But again, I really don't care all that much. It's like I'm not like heartbroken that I didn't get this one. I actually like mine a little bit better now, especially since I've had it for about a week now and really am getting to know it. And then the gauge cluster. With the My Ford Touch, you get the 2 display screens on the sides of the speedometer, and again, it's really cool. It shows you all kinds of, different menus and gauges and such. And then this side, you can look at the radio stuff. You can view the navigation info. You can even control the climate controls from the steering wheel, like I am now. And they don't do that anymore. I don't think they have the climate controls integrated into the cluster anymore like they did back then. But it looks cool. Even at night it looks cool, but I still like the analog gauges. That's still my thing, and my Fusion S still has analog gauges. And even though this is fun to look at, I feel like there's just something about having original gauges that I enjoy better than this. So yeah, I mean, I'm not knocking this at all. I would enjoy having this as well, but the original gauges are just my thing. I'm old school. You guys know that. But this is all the same. Automatic headlights. I don't have fog lights as I explained, so I don't have the fog light control. My steering wheel is the same. This one is leather wrapped. and mine is not. I still feel like my steering wheel's thicker than this though. I could be wrong, but I feel like the steering wheels without the leather have a thicker rim, and it gives it more of like an old school Pontiac feel to me. So I like having the thicker steering wheel. But that's all the same. This one has manumatic shifting, but it has the touch, or the paddles. It's got the shifting paddles up on the steering wheel spokes. So when you go to the shifter and you look, you don't have the buttons on the side like mine does. But either way, I don't care. I honestly wish both of them had the ability to kind of like put it down into shift or sport mode, and then you can move the shifter to shift gears. I kind of think the buttons are kind of boring. Even the paddles are kind of boring. When I had this car for the night, I did try the paddles, and you know, it was all right. But you get real, I would get real excitement out of actually moving the shifter. With my Ford Touch, this one would have had the auxiliary jacks, and it also has the SD card reader and 2 USB ports rather than 1, plus the outlet there. And manual's in there. Sorry for all the camera dust, man. The sun just kind of ruins everything. Nothing else is really different on the ceiling. No sunroofs in either one of them. There's nothing different in the trunk. My trunk is the exact same way. But the power plant is what's different in this. This has the 2-liter EcoBoost 4-cylinder, and as I mentioned in the video where I was kind of talking about this car briefly, I was a little nervous about going with a turbocharged engine, but I've been told by a lot of the mechanics here that this is actually a pretty strong engine. So as long as you keep the oil changed and full and just give it its regular maintenance, you're not going to have any issues with it. These are pretty much bulletproof. So that kind of reassured me, and I felt a little more comfortable going into getting an EcoBoost. But since I didn't get this car, I don't have an EcoBoost. And I'm actually a little more relieved about that. So my Fusion just has the same engine that my previous Escape had, which was the 2.5-liter non-turbo 4-cylinder. But this engine makes somewhere around 200 and some horsepower. I can't remember offhand. I will say though, it was fun when driving this car. Plus, this particular Fusion also had all-wheel drive. So a lot of you guys are probably going to comment or ask me things like, did I settle? Why didn't I just wait to get this? Da, 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 da. And guys, I really don't care. When I wanted to go into the Fusion, there were just a few things that I wanted the Fusion to have, and it's seriously, as long as I can get a majority of the things that my Escape had, and I did. The only thing that I really lost, I believe, was the sunroof. I think I lost the sunroof, and that was it. Everything else that my Fusion has is basically everything that the Escape had. So all I wanted was automatic headlights. Oh, I lost fog lights too, but whatever. But automatic headlights, I got those. Sync, I got that. The USB ports for digital music, I ended up getting that. There's just a lot that I really don't care to have. It would have just been a bonus. I originally, really fell in love with the Fusion after driving it. And yeah, I mean, even these seats, these are leather seats, but the seat design is the same, and the seats are the same, and I feel like I'm sitting in my Fusion. The only thing that I really miss with the seats is the fact that it's powered. And the reason why I miss powered seats is because I like to give myself some thigh support, and you can adjust the, where your thighs are, you can adjust it to raise up in that particular motion. Now, my seat in my Fusion is manually height adjustable, so I can raise and lower the seat, and I can raise it to where I'm going to get that kind of support somewhat, but I got it figured out to where I'm still very comfortable in my Fusion. But that's really the only reason why I miss powered seats, is just for that reason in general. I like kind of sitting like I'm sitting back in a way. But that's really it. So no, I don't think I settled. I really like my Fusion a whole lot. Like I said, I've been driving it for 1 week and 1 day at the time that I'm filming this, and you guys are probably gonna get a video about my Fusion here, you know, real soon after this one's being filmed. But as I get to learn my Fusion a little more and discover things about it and such, you know, I'll definitely be coming out with the things that I love most about it, and if I find anything that I hate about it, which honestly didn't find anything yet. And then I know a lot, you guys are probably gonna wonder, well, what about the whole thing with Carvana? Yes, I wanted to do the Carvana thing, I really did, and you know, I'll probably do it in the future, who knows, because I mean, tell me, that's how cool is that, to actually buy a car online that's you know, a certified car, and have it shipped to your house and just work everything through the computer. But yeah, I was really anxious to try Carvana. You know, honestly guys, I wasn't planning on getting rid of the Escape this soon. In fact, the Escape is gone. The Escape was here at the dealership for 3 days, and that was it. Somebody came and bought it, and she's gone. So I was really surprised, you know, after only 3 days. I thought maybe it'd be here longer since it was an older Escape, but no, 3 days and somebody took it. So I hope she is, you know, going to a good home, and hopefully the new owners get as much luck out of that car as I did. Seriously, best car ever thus far. But anyway, yeah, I wasn't planning on getting rid of the Escape, but you know, that Fusion just showed up, and I really liked everything about it, and I decided to go for it, and everything worked out. So Carvana, I think, isn't going anywhere. And I'm sure that Fusion isn't going to go anywhere for a while either. I really got to stop buying cars every 3 to 4 years and just keep one for as long as I can. So the Carvana thing could still be on the plate for the future, and that's really all I got to say about that. But guys, I'm going to go. The sun's coming back out, and how long has this been? Oh, this is still a pretty decently sized vlog. I think we're going to wrap it up here, but I just wanted to show you guys what the initial Fusion that I was interested in looked like. And like I said, it's really nice, and I do love it set up. I would love to have all of the gadgets that are here, and the wheels, and even the little turn signal markers on the mirrors. I'd love to have all that, but I don't have to have it, and I'm fine with that. I just love having the Fusion that I have now. So guys, thank you for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video and whatnot, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to comment and subscribe. Also, check out teespring.com/store/Mike's Vehicle Spotlight for all of your MVS and vlog merchandise. You can also check out that merchandise underneath this video if you haven't already. Right below the description, there's a little bar there now that was set up yesterday. It took place yesterday, actually. And you can now look at some of the merchandise underneath this video. But if you want to see the entire line that I have, teespring.com/stores/Mike's Vehicle Spotlight. I'm going to go put this back now so I can go home. I'm hungry and tired, and I have a new iPhone waiting for me at the UPS distribution center that I have to go pick up because they had to repair it, and I apparently missed them today when nobody was home. So I'm going to go pick that up right now also. I will see you guys next time, so thanks for watching. Take care. Oh, here's a newer Fusion. You can see how they look a little different in the front now. The headlights and stuff, a little bit of a different shape.